Okay, thank you. Before we start the second section, right, we are going to a little bit talk about the meditation, right? So I'm going to share two things. First, what is the meaning of meditation and what is the meditation? Okay. So what is the meaning of meditation? You all know, or you will find so many different kind of meaning, right? It's really all beautiful. You can find from Miss Google, you can find from books, right? You can find from your practice. But here I'm going to share the meaning of meditation means how to make a best friend with your mind. So how to make a best friend with your monkey mind. So meditation means the method, right? The idea of the making best friend with your mind is the meditation. So am I being clear? So then you can make a best friend with yourself through your monkey mind. Am I being clear now? So then today our topic is how to make a best friend with your push button, right? How to make a good relationship with your anger, your hatred, through the mindfulness meditation practice, right? So now, what is meditation? That's the most important, okay? What is meditation? Every answer is welcome. Every answer is the correct answer for the mind training, mindfulness meditation time, okay? So whatever comes, just recognize and share with us, okay? Madam, meditation, give me one word. Meditation is?
Calm.
Calm, thank you. Meditation is? Silence. Okay, meditation is? Any word? What?
Stopping thoughts.
Okay, we will talk more, okay? Any answer is welcome.
Stillness.
Stillness, meditation is? Peaceful, meditation is?
Peace.
Peace, right? So far, what happened? I got the result of the meditation. It's not coming the right, touching the meditation, right? Okay, but good job. So meditation is looking your mind, right? Look, now it's going the verb, action, right? It's good. Look, a little bit full. Good. Meditation is
Being aware.
being aware. Good, right? Now become action. Meditation is
Watching.
meditation is watching. Good. Meditation is
Awareness.
awareness. Good. Meditation is
Getting to know yourself.
good, right? So any one you can share, please share with the chat. So right now I'm going to share is what is meditation. So meditation is awareness, right? So meditation is awareness. Awareness means knowing, right? So in here, awareness and knowing is different one, okay? So you are knowing what are you doing right now. That is the special one. So that's me, you are knowing what is going on in your brain, right? You are knowing what is going on in my thought right now, right? What kind of sensation going on in my body right now? So that kind of awareness is mindfulness meditation. Can you share anything?
Yes, people said before awareness, applying awareness to all phenomenon, observation.
Observation, good.
Meditation is to recharge your body and make connections with your mind.
Good.
Meditation is not being confused.
Good, right? So very wonderful. You all know the meditation and mindfulness, why you are here, right? So we're here for how to maintain the mindfulness, right? That's why we're here. But you know the meditation. So now you got the idea, right? The meaning of the meditation and what is the meditation, right? So I put in here, we just talked before, right? Everyone is not perfect until when we enlighten, right? So how do we enlighten? When we totally coming from who you are, the basic nature of all the human beings, right? All the sentient beings. So when you become totally aware of this right direction, then you are full of enlightenment, right? But we have a habit, which is that line. So that's why everyone is not perfect. Don't try to put too much hatred or anger, right? Because that is our habit. So we are dealing with that. That's why we are practicing. That's why we are busy, right? So that's why you have to think that way to understanding the nature and habit of all the human beings. Then we have one foundation how to deal with your push burden, your anger, right? Because that is who we are right now. So then mindfulness meditation help you to connect who you are and to connect with your basic nature, which is within you. When we are not doing the mindfulness meditation practice, then we go to totally wrong direction, which is our habit, right? And which is a cause and condition of stress. So that's why we need to recharge ourselves. You are right. We need to update ourselves. We need to practice. And especially today, our topic is, because some are new here, our practice is, our meditation mindfulness is here, how to handle with our push burden, how to make a best friend with your anger, right? So today I'm going to share 4, right, mindfulness remedy of your push burden. So number 1, look, I put in here, you can see here, so we will put everywhere, okay? So first one, we are going to main course. Do you want to enjoy the main course? Are you ready for first mindfulness remedy of love, the main course, right? Okay, can you read for us?
Me finding out who pushed my
Right? So before we talk this one, right, I will give you 1 minute meditation time or to find your last anger or to find the last who pushed your burden. Okay? If you find your answer, raise your hand. I found my push button, the last push button. So in the Zoom, if you find your answer, if you want to share with us, you can send to chat. So here, anyone, do you want to share with your push button? Who push your button? Your anger? Do you want to share? Yes, please.
My mom.
Your mom push your button. That's a wonderful thing. Wow. Mom push your button. Who push your push button? My dog. Wow, so nice. Yeah. Your dog is there. Do you get your answer, madam?
I think I misunderstood. I think we were all blames into one.
So, yeah, my question is, do you remember your last anger? Or who pushed your push button, right? Do you want to share or not?
Yes, you guys this morning.
Miguel push your button.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful thing. Good opportunity for practice, right? Who push your button?
My phone.
Your phone. Who push your button? Big Tasha. Yes, your thought. Good. Your friend push your button, right? How about you? Toilet. Of course. That's how you look, right? So far coming, look, people tend to be blame other people, right? But second is, of course, situation, right? Your bathroom. How about you? Okay.
People said in the chat, husband speaking to me harshly. Someone said me, myself, and I. Someone said my older son. And someone said me always.
Good, right? That's the truth. Do you share with us who pushed your button? Do you remember your last anger? Okay, who pushed your button?
Who pushes my buttons is anybody who doesn't behave the way I think they should behave.
That means your expectation, right?
Yeah.
Your expectation push your button. Okay, wonderful thing. Or sometimes time, right? Or sometimes we people, yourself, right? Okay, but we want to go a little bit deeply, okay? I'm very interesting. I love the dog. How your dog push your button? Do you want to share with us or not? It's totally up to you, okay?
You want to know?
Of course, if you want to share.
He chases after squirrels and chipmunks into the road. And I think it makes me very scared and fearful, but angry.
Okay. Do you get the point, right? The dog. The story is, dog is chasing to the chipmunk on the road. That's why she's scared and angry, right? But why are you angry? Scared, I know. Scared help to angry, but you're angry with your dog, right?
Yeah, because she doesn't listen when I call her.
She doesn't listen to you, right? When you call. Good, thank you for sharing. Okay, how about you? Do you want to share how your mom's push your button? It's up to you, okay? If you don't want to share it.
Like telling me things that I don't want to hear.
Okay, right? Do you get the point, right? Which I don't want to hear that words, right? From the mom, when she used, then you feel she push your button, right? Then you are with, you're angry, right? So here, first we need to recognize, right? The angry or who push your button, right? So first what happened, our habit is the problem, okay? Our nature is no problem. Our habit create the many wrong direction and the belief system, right? Then how we create the wrong house, wrong mandala, wrong things. So then how we go in the prison, right? Which is full of stress. So that's why people become a more depression, stress, then slowly mental problem, health problem. All is coming from, anger, because we didn't know the really who pushed you about it. That's the most important in here. We have to know who pushed you about it, right? That's the most important, how to deal with your anger. So now first we have to know the anger, right? But we are not easy to handle with anger, because anger is become our habit. But our responsibility is try to fight with your anger or try to make a best friend with your anger. It's totally up to you, right? So that's why what kind of your mind faculty you have to know which one is easy for you. Right? So we want to share and hear more about how to make a best friend with your anger, right? Or how to clean your anger. The first section is you have to bring your awareness with anger. Oh, I'm angry or not. Sometimes we don't know I'm angry. I'm totally full of anger. I take every action, then find out I find, oh, I'm angry, right? That's very dangerous. So that's the first you have to recognize before we talk, right? How to observe inside, how to bring your meditation practice. Means aware of yourself. What am I doing right now? What kind of sensation going on in my mind, right? My body. What kind of thought running in my brain right now? So that's the most important mindfulness meditation, right? Then you have to handle with not the anger. Anger, if you how much try to fight with or your anger, then you are going to more boom, okay? Better you try to find who push your button. Go first. So you are very good, right? You got the, my mom, my dog, my time, my toilet, right? That's a good thing. You at least you bring your awareness. But what you need to learn, find the truth. Don't make a story, right? So that's why you need to find first who pushed your button, right? So before, do you remember the appetizer? Do you remember I offer already appetizer, right? The appetizer, there is no any single thing, it comes by itself. So that means your anger, your push button, do you think your mom, do you think your dog is the only one who push your button? Do you think Kasha is the only one who push your button? Right? Do you think Miguel is the only one who push your button? Right? Do you think your mom is the only one who push your button? No, totally wrong. Right? We just look. Even you went to the dining hall to make a coffee. Coffee is not only coming from water. Coffee is not only coming from coffee, right? Coffee is not only coming from milk. There's so many cause and conditions that you got the coffee, right? Same thing, I show you one click, that flower is coming from many cause and conditions. Is there not any single thing, it come by itself, right? So that means here, my dear friend, your dog is the not only one who push your button. That you have to know already, right? There's no, your mom only the one, right? Who push your button. Right? So that's why we have to know the nature of the law, right? And I'm not sharing, just I think, no. It is the law of the nature. So everything is coming from cause and many conditions, right? So that's why we have to find the right one, right? So most of the time is who push your button? You. If you know that, then it is easy to handle with your anger. It is easy to, right, make a best friend with your mind. I will give you one example, my push button, right? My last anger is this morning before I start the teaching, right? Showing room not clear, not ready, right? Then what you call? Wi-Fi is not going working. So I took everything from here to the showing room. And it doesn't work, we bring here, right? Then phone is ringing, right? So what happened? You look how everything try to disconnect my inner peace, right? But I try to my mindfulness meditation. I try to my mindfulness meditation. At least my phone didn't disturb me, right? Sometimes you look, your phone call, right? Occupied your inner peace. They destroy your freedom. I just check, phone is ringing. Okay, wait, right? I'm working for Wi-Fi. I'm making for this class. Even though I didn't get how many people participate this class, I didn't find anyone because I have to prepare for the place, right? So look, there's so many situations, everything going on, right? They are ready to push my button, but I bring my mindfulness, try to, oh, okay, right? So that's what you know, my phone, my situation didn't destroy my inner peace. So this morning we did good job, right? We all move here, move there, bring the Wi-Fi. So we are just trying to normal, right? So that means you are powerful. You have 100% freedom, right? Your situation, your phone ring, who call you, that will destroy your inner peace or not. It's up to you, not up to your mom, right? It's not up to someone. But if you didn't know your freedom, so you think your freedom is within someone, then they can push your button anytime. So that means you have no freedom. Your freedom is within someone. Even though, right, someone phone call you, oh my God, right? Then look, you just lost your peace, your mindfulness, everything, right? So that's why you can watch the ring, okay, right? Aware of any situation, but those situations cannot occupy your freedom because your power is within you, not within the situation. So if we know that idea, then you can handle your who can be your push button. Otherwise, anyone can be your push button. So, am I being clear a little bit? So now what happened, our point is, we are here for how to make a peace, right? How to connect with the inner peace. So we talk preparation part. The inner peace is only coming from virtue, right? The virtue is the action which is coming from loving kindness. So that means when your mom push your button, if your mind go to this wrong direction, then you are accumulating the sin. That means you are killing yourself. Do you want to kill yourself? Do you want to burn yourself? It's totally up to you, right? But I cannot change mom. I cannot change my dog, right? So I can change tomorrow. I can change maybe next week. But how can change right now my dog, right? Who are chasing after the chipmunk in the road. I cannot change my mom, but I don't want to listen to that word, right? But at least you can understand how to keep your inner peace this way or that way, right? So that's the most important because you are your baby. If you didn't take care of your baby by yourself, who will take care of you? Right? So that's why think my baby, oh my God, right? I'm not going to destroy my baby. Right? I will nurture this baby. through my power, which is within me. So that's why then if you know that idea, then your push button become a more less power. Right? Am I being clear? So the mindfulness remedy of love. So now you look, how do we do that? Yeah? Love means I want you to be a happiness, right? Or I want, we didn't put in here for thought, right? So I will show you a little bit here, then right here. Because we have some, right? The love means may all sentient beings, or may my dog have happiness and cause of happiness, right? That means I love my dog. I love my mom means may my mom have happiness and cause of happiness, right? But first, you have to love yourself, your baby. May you have happiness and cause of happiness. If someone push your burden, then you totally disconnect to love to yourself, right? Because totally hatred come, then they destroy your happiness. Then how can you, may I have happiness and cause of happiness? So now what happened, I'm going to a little bit directly, okay? Like your mom, right? Or maybe dog, maybe anyone's situation, right? When we see, first, you have to recognize the hatred, right? Which is burning ourselves, right? So do we want to burn ourselves? Do we want to burn our baby? Right? If I burn myself, then who will take care of me? No one can take care of me, right? So first you have to think. Then second, you have to find who push your button, right? Oh, my dog, right? Oh, my mom. Okay, my friend. Okay, my toilet. So you have to think, are you really sure that story which I think? No, right? There is a many cause and condition for your push button. It's not only the dog, right? So then we have a power. I have a power. Do you want your power, or do you want to put your power to your dog? Do you want to put your power to your mom, right? It's totally up to you. So that's why you need to take your power, your freedom within you, right? So that's the most important. So how to bring your power? You have to think first love to yourself. If you love yourself, you don't want to burn yourself, right? So you don't want to push, you don't want to blame someone pushing your button, right? Or you don't want to give a power to someone who push your button, right? If you love yourself. So that you have to think. Then secondly, it doesn't work, then you have to think, oh my God, my dog just now is not listening to me. But most of the time he listened to me, right? And he or she is my dog, right? If I didn't love my dog, then who will love my dog, right? So you can change a little bit different thought, right? At least that story help you to disconnect with your anger. And that love radiate the energy to you, right? And that love only can change your dog. No one can change your dog because power is with the energy. Same thing, right? Our mom, right? Oh my God, I don't want to hear that word. Then it's become more trouble. Then that word is become like a big word, right? So that's okay. This is mom's style. Okay, mom said that, but I can hear, I can throw that. then at least they didn't destroy your power. At least your power is within you. You are not burning yourself, right? If it doesn't work like this, then think different direction of the love. This is hard style. This is hard talk. And she thinks she's the boss, I'm the baby, right? But she's my mom, right? If I check so many things, she did so many good things for us. People think it doesn't work for me. Why I choose only this part and making pushing burden and destroying myself, right? So you can burn or not, it's not depend on your mom. It's depend on how do you create the story and which story you want to go with you, right? So that's why try to think more love about yourself and about the mom who push your button, right? Why we are thinking only this way? Oh my God, he pushed my button. Why you didn't think how much he gave a time, how much he gave a space, how much, right? Did the good things about you, right? Why we can look at those stories, which is the true story. But this story, because I don't want to listen to her, right? I don't want my dog go to the road, right? Oh, I don't want to see my toilet like that. What's the big thing? Huh? Right? We can clean after 1 hour later, right? Or you can tell someone who did that one nice way, loving way. You can first radiate the love, then the energy. Then slowly when you talk, you listen. Same thing. First you have to love your dog. Then try to talk with your dog. The dog will be changed that attitude because of you saying that energy of the love. Talk doesn't work only. Sometimes you need to create first that energy from love. Right? Same thing, mom and family, friend, husband, wife, right? Because we have so many things going on, because life is like this. It's life is not like that, right? If life is like this, what happened? You die. Do you want to die? So that's why beautiful sign of your mom, your dog, your friend, because life is going up. You have to know, yes, but my mind is not going to up and down. Going to with my inner power, which is within you. Don't give a power which is within someone and situation. Somebody give their power in the toilet. Right? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. What happened?
They made this strange sound at 2 a.m. It went,
so nice, wake up. Your toilet tell you, wake up. Right?
And I'm 2 a.m. I'm like, what's it doing? What's that noise? So
okay, I will give you one example, okay? When I was in India, right? So our monastery, it's a beautiful monastery, right? So we have one student, as a member, okay? He's police officer. So one day he come to, right, monastery. He wanted to stay at the monastery, right? And to see our teacher. But what happened? He wanted to stay at our monastery. I said, our manager, why you want to stay? Oh, my neighbor have so many dogs. He cannot sleep because he tired. He want to recharge himself to come to the monastery, right? So he come to the monastery. You know the monastery, right? We have a puja, bring, right? He joined the puja and he sleep in the puja, right? So then our teachers say, how is your puja? Oh my God, so beautiful, so wonderful, right? Then our teachers say, look, when you are in the house, you cannot sleep because of the dog. And you can sleep in the temple and bring. Look, what's the difference those sound, right? No different sound. The temple sound is more typical, right? But there, dark sound, right? Dark sound. That's why dog sound, how he want to look, how he want to make a story on the dog, and dog sound disturb him. In the monastery, this is a monastery, this is a monastery sound, and how he look the sound with his story, then he can sleep. The problem is not the toilet. The problem is you, how to look.
Well, I would like to add to the story. I was angry, but then the toilet sound got me out of some bad dream. So then I thanked the toilet.
So that's what you look, right? So look.
It was, so actually, it was something overall, oh, I was in that dream. And that's the toilet, helped me.
So that's what you look, that is the life is going up and down. Today, she's your best friend. Few days later, you don't know who is she. Today, she is my little hat trick, who pushed my button. You don't know. After a few days later, she is becoming your best friend. Right? Even your mom, even your dog. That's why we have to think how to bring your awareness with the right story, right direction, which help you creating your virtue, which we are looking for the happiness, right? But we just want to go to the wrong direction. It's one thing, right? And we want to keep, then your mind become narrow. Then there's no space for your mind. Then totally ready to angry, hatred, then you are going to smoothly in the depression. Do you want to go there? Right? It's up to us how to think, how to connect with the right story. Okay, so that's why the point is here, love is the right remedy for our anger, especially for the mindfulness remedy of love is the first one, how to make a best friend with your push button or your anger. So in here, who push your button? So most of the time is, just blame yourself, me. Then you are connected directly with your power. If you didn't push your button, if you didn't blame to yourself, if you didn't find out the push button, that is the idea. How do you connect with your power? But people doesn't want to blame yourself, but that's a really good thing. And that's the true story, okay? Okay. Then karma and action. So in the Buddhism point of view, right? Most of those anger, suffering, challenge is coming by your karma, your action. So we just show, right, what kind of seed you plant, what kind of action you did before, that result will become right now. So in the Buddha's teaching, who you are before in your past life, you can see right now your body, your brain, your mind. What kind of life you will be choosing in your next life is up to right now your action of the body, speech, and mind. Okay, can you read for us? Sorry, Paul, you cannot see that. Yeah. Sometimes, right, the love can be a remedy of your anger, your push burden. Sometimes you have everything, right? Maybe your friend, maybe your mom, maybe your husband push your burden because of he or she or it have something difficult time, right? Maybe she has not enough to sleep that day, right? Maybe not enough for drinking water, maybe not get enough love, right? Too much stress from the job and work, or maybe too much stress of the, his or her 5 elements, which is within us, right? Those are not going to balance, then it creates the energy. So he or she can handle it. That's why he or she try to push your button. So think about, right, more love. with those people who push your button. Maybe you are a dog, right? That time she really need to special energy from the other animal, right? That's why he's looking for that, she's looking for that, right? So that's why maybe she's not enough for something, right? So that's why we have to think that way. Even though mom, right? Mom have so many stories on his life, her life, right? So that's why we have to think those things. Maybe she has not enough, so many things, maybe not enough support for her goal, expectation on us, right? That is totally her freedom. But why we choose, she is my push button, and why I'm burning myself, right? So your pushing button is totally up to your hand. You can make, right? But you give your power to others, then they can play it because people love to play the video game, right? Especially for your parent, your family know how to play the game of your push button, right? So that means sometimes you have to think, if they push your button, that means they love you. Really, right? If you feel like this is my push button, then it's becoming more difficult. Try to play yourself with them. Then one day they don't want to push your button because you are not angry, right? So then they didn't find your push button. Of course, the push button is not the ready-made. It's totally how you think and how you create the story that is the best on the push button. So in here, so first one remedy is from the mindfulness of love, okay? So how do you connect with the love to yourself, to your push button, right? And that push button is not ready-made. So you give your power. So that's what you have to think. Do you want to give your power to someone? Do you want to disconnect with your freedom? You are in America, so they love us. Look, we didn't finish our, what do you call? Our main course. Can we go a little bit late, okay? Sometime, right? Who push your button? Those people have too much stress. That is stress depend him or her, not by herself, you know. Stress push him or her to push your button. So if you really want to angry, not for the mom, right? Not for the dog, for that stress, right? So sometimes we push someone's push button because of the bad mood, right? Or karma. You create those karma before, then I have to push your button. There's no way. But the right thing is, if you know the real truth of the law of the nature, law of the karma, thanks for me because I am cleaning your bad karma. Thanks to your mom, right? Because mom cleaning your bad karma. Otherwise, we can clean your bad karma. Someone who push your button, that is the right antidote. Who clean your bad karma. Without cleaning bad karma, you cannot free from that stress. And you cannot get the land of the blessed, right? The Buddhahood. Okay, now last question before we go to the main course. What other trigger do you have, right? Now your dog find me finding out who pushed my button, right? So many things, right? we cannot see. It is invisible. Even the energy, right? How do we create the energy? How do we get the energy from others in the world? That is the big matter. So that's why all the things who drive by the energy, right? So that's it's very important. We have to think the energy. So even though I want to change my job, I want to change my mom and my family, we have to create the good energy from the loving kindness. Only that is the light. You can change it. Otherwise, how much you take the action, they never change. If they change, a little bit temporarily, maybe he needs something, maybe he wants something. That is not good for you, not good for him, not good for everyone. So that's why most important thing is you have to create the beautiful energy. So that is the only thing can make a peace for everyone. So that's this that we call the blessing. So the first, the mindfulness remedy of love, when someone pushes your button, just connect the love, which is within you. So that's the idea. Then how to connect with the love, right? First, do you love yourself? If yes, then why you are burning yourself? Why you are giving the chance someone push your button? And why you didn't understand who really pushed your button, right? Why you want to create the story to someone. Those are just a story. Right? So I will give you one example, okay? Maybe, can I use your mom? Right? Because that is very important, right? Because mom is really important. So many people in West, right? Sometimes they hate the mom. I think that is totally destroying your, the foundation of the happiness. Because what happened? Mom is not perfect like this, right? I tell you people, I am not perfect, right? But what happened? The most important part is in here. We need to think. I hate my mom. I'm angry with my mom because my mom pushed my button, right? So why you are not angry with yourself? Because you are destroying your happiness and you are burning your baby body. What's the difference in these two things? Number two, right? If we think mom didn't take a responsibility for you, then why you are not taking responsibility for mom? What's the difference? Right? Oh, I had my mom because my mom didn't take responsibility for daughter. Why you are not thinking you are not taking responsibility for daughter for the mom, right? What is the two different? Right? So think like that. And we have to think more about the moms, how much she has a stress, how much she has not enough, many things, right? And whatever you don't like that word, just look the word, right? Maybe what is the bad word I can use? Do this, do that, right? Okay, sometimes music have to do this, do that. It doesn't harm me, right? Sometimes which I love somebody said, do this, do that. I don't have any problem, right? But which I make something, oh, it's not good for me. Then whatever he said, whatever he said, whatever it said, I feel typical, right? So then it's all about how we think and what we make a story. So what we need to do is just change that story, right? You don't need to listen to your mom, everything, but at least you don't burn yourself, right? Whatever come, okay, let it go, just smile. Take the action or not is totally up to you. But why you are going to angry, why you are giving your power, she can push your button all the time. Right? But you can stop her mouth, but at least you can disconnect with your hatred, your anger. It doesn't work for yourself. It is not good for your digestion, right? Otherwise, what happened? People sick. People think sick is coming from this. No, disease is coming from your angry. It's a very dangerous thing, They burn your health. They kill your mind. They kill your beauty. Right? So hatred is the source of the disease. So people get the pandemic. Some people didn't get the pandemic. Why? Because less hatred. We have more hatred. They got it, they're ready to buy. Right? So that's to love yourself, love everyone. So that is the cause of the good action, which is the seed of the happiness, which is the seed of the heaven, which we all looking for that, right? Even our country, all the people looking for peace, looking for happiness. The cause and condition for happiness is, peace is good action, which is we just talk, the action which is coming from mindfulness, loving kindness. Okay, so this is our main course. Time is a little bit late, so lunchtime. The 4 immeasurable practice, one time in Tibetan, one time in English with Zhongwen. In English with the Zhongwen. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings not be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings survive in equanimity, free from bias, attachment, and anger. 1 minute, meditate on 4 immeasurable meditation practice. So today our topic is what? Do you remember?
Meditation instructions, how to stop getting your buttons pushed through mindfulness meditation.
Do you remember? Do you want to say something? What is our topic today?
What is it?
What is our topic?
How to avoid getting your buttons pushed through meditation.
Good. That's important, right? So everything we talk based on that practice. So then we have to bring everything into the practice if you know how to bring in one, right? With the topic. Another way, how to make a best friend with your anger, right? So we talk about the 3. So goodness in starting, which is preparation practice for the how to make a best friend with your anger. An example is appetizer, right? So we just finished that one. It's based on we have to know the right view of all the phenomena. So that means we have to learn, we have to follow law of the karma, law of the nature. So that is the most important part, right? For the law of the karma, for the law of the nature, there's no any single discrimination, right?
Last word, what, no single?
Discrimination.
Okay, discrimination.
Well, for the law of the karma, it doesn't matter who you are. They will offer you good gift or good punishment. It's up to your action, right? So that is our today's the practice of preparation appetizer. So then main course, goodness in the middle, the main practice, which is main course, our today's lunch from the Garden Cafe, 3 or 4, right? So we put 4, look. Right, the 4 mindfulness remedy of your push button. Number 1, love, which is mindfulness remedy of love for your push button. Mindfulness remedy of compassion for our push button. Number 3, the mindfulness remedy of the joy for our anger, right? So number 4, last one, the mindfulness remedy of equanimity for our anger, right? So that is the simple main course. So we just finished the first one, right? So first, the most important thing is we need to recognize, or we need to aware of what is going on in my body, my brain, and my mind, right? So that means we have to first recognize the hatred, right? So then second way is you have to find who push your burden, right? So find the right one, right? And we talk about the preparation time. Is there no any single thing is coming by itself? Is there no any single thing it is ready-made, right? Everything, even one single of the dog, right? Anything is coming from cause and many conditions. So that is our preparation. The practice of the today is how to make a best friend with your monkey mind, right? That's the most important. Then number 3, we need to connect with the love, which is the first immeasurable practice, right? So we put in here today our mindfulness remedy of love. So to connect with the love, 3rd step is, so to connect with the love, do you love yourself? Do you need love yourself or not, right? Then you have to generate your loving kindness to others. So that means, especially for the time, you are so lucky who push your burden, he or she or it, giving good opportunity for practice your Dharma. So that means he or she it providing good space, right? Or you are going to connect with your virtue, which we talked this morning, the source of the peace, the source of the happiness, the source of the awakening by ourselves, right? So if we think right direction, then who push your burden? You have to be happy with her or with him, right? Then generate happiness to others from love yourself. So that is the idea. How do we go to the right direction? How do we connect who you are? right? To understanding the basic nature, to radiate the good energy to other, to our beautiful world, right? So that is idea we talked this morning. But sometimes we blame to the other people and the situation, time, yourself, and karma, right? So finally, what we found is sometimes we need to think who push your button. Maybe she, maybe he, maybe it has. Yeah, something find like a trigger of their body. Not enough sleep, not enough water, not enough support, not too much stress today with him or with her, with them, right? Or maybe today is the time for general bad mood, or maybe he has not or she has not good today, not balanced all the element, right? Or maybe you have to think what other trigger do she have, do he have, right? Or do you have? That's why you connect with the situation who can push your burden easily, right? So that is the idea this morning we talk how to bring the right and how to use the mindfulness remedy of love. So that means mindfulness means you are going the right track. It's the mindfulness. You don't need to like a right formal meditation practice. You don't need to do that, right? So you have to practice that exercise and bring to that mindfulness into our daily life. It means when someone push your button, and you can just use that idea of this mindfulness remedy of the love. So now I'm going to the second one, right? The main core, second one is that mindfulness remedy of compassion. So compassion means, give me one word, okay? Otherwise you will sleep. Madam.
Kindness.
Good, look, compassion is kindness. Okay. Compassion is caring. Good. Compassion is laughing. Compassion is
taking care of.
yeah, taking care, right? Compassion is
Caring action.
caring action. Okay, madam, compassion is give anyone. Okay. Compassion is everything. Good. Compassion is give me any word. Empathy. Good. Compassion is altruism, right? Compassion is empathy. Anila, compassion is which one you want to offer the word?
Care to others thinking or thought.
Okay, that's good, right? Beautiful. So compassion is my dog. Compassion is my mom, right? Compassion is my family. You can use anyone. Just connect, right? So in here, compassion means if I compassion to my dog, that means I want my dog free from stress, right? So that is the idea, the meaning of compassion, right? But in here, we are practicing for immeasurable, right? So that's why in here, the immeasurable of the compassion is, I want you all free from suffering and cause of suffering, right? So that is our practice today. So now you got the compassion, right? Now we are going to a little bit detail, okay? Do you want to read for us?
Yes, we finally practice patience. Finally,
Right? If you want to change yourself, do you want to read?
When you finally practice patience.
When
When I finally practice patience, finally inner peace.
Madam, do you want to read, please?
When I finally practice patience, I'm aware.
Good.
I'm mindful.
Good. Do you agree with it? Raise your hand. Anila, do you agree or not? Yes. Distract, right? Finally, you get inner peace, or you connect with the inner peace, or there is inner peace. You don't need to find inner peace everywhere, right? When you finally practice of the passion, mindfulness, passion, there is the peace, there is the power, there's your freedom, right? So if you have any question or not agree, just send us, right, in the chat. Do you check, okay?
People use the definitions for compassion.
Definition of the compassion.
Yeah, we had connection and we had give a hand.
Connection, give a hand. So wonderful, right? Thank you for sharing. Yeah, this is the teacher of the Khenpo Panda. So how he teach the inner peace to the panda, right? Because whatever you want to do the right way, first you need to connect with the inner peace. So inner peace you don't need to find anywhere. When you practice of passion, you just connect with the inner peace which is within us. So 직된 디나 초와에 초와 남명 심이도 처음에 코네 시와드 디네 딱 뱉으면 so we put in here, okay? Right? So I want to request to you, can you read for us in English a little bit loudly, okay?
Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world. By non-hatred alone is hatred appeased. This is a law eternal.
Right? So beautiful, right? So everyone, just read by yourself, okay? Who are in the Zoom, please, can you read it by yourself? Hatred is never
appeased by hatred in this world. By non-hatred alone is hatred appeased. This is a law eternal.
So general, right? Our human system, right? If someone push your button, then you try to push their button, right? And we think that is the right solution. But who enlightened, we can see the law of the nature, right? Like a Buddha, he said, there's no way hatred can be an antidote for anger or hatred, which we think, which we believe, right? There's only antidote for the hatred is non-hatred. That means the passion. So if you can just memorize, right, like a mantra, then it really helps. It comes. When we need it, come. So dina toa namyang shimitu. Tome kone shiwate, right? Dine takpe timino. So in here, this is the law of the nature, Buddha said. Okay, now you make a file, right? Imprint and save to your Alaya. It really helps. It will come when you need with the right intention. Okay, so that is the idea. I'm going to talk more about compassion and passion. So maybe you want to read this one.
My first sentence about mindfulness of patience.
So what do you get the message? Do you get any message in this picture? Can you share with us what happened?
The push button is messing up a lot.
Then?
Yeah, you go with them, instead of being mindful.
Right.
And you fall, nobody else falls.
Yeah. How much we blame to who push your button, right? But you are fall by yourself. No one push you. How much you push to Rinpoche, right? Miguel Rinpoche. It doesn't work. You are late in the class. So in here, right? What I want to share here is you are really important for yourself first. Then you are important for others. Right? Otherwise, when someone pushes your button, if you didn't know the right light of the mindfulness, you are in the danger zone. And you put in yourself in the danger zone. No one put you in the danger zone, right? So that's why we have to bring our mindfulness with the true story, right? To connect with your freedom, to connect with your power, or to connect with your basic nature, not with your habit. So when we go with the habit, then it's very dangerous, both sides. Okay, now in here, one Buddha's teaching. Do you want to read for us? For your dog? Yeah.
You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger.
Right? So you don't need to do anything, okay? To me, yeah. Right?
That's why I'm not doing it.
Yeah. If we understand this meaning, right, it really helps how to make a good relationship with your push button, or how to stand on your love by yourself, right? And how to connect with your Dharma practice, right? So law of the karma is really beautiful, right? They will punish by themselves. We don't need to worry anything, right? We just don't punish yourself, right? When you connect with angry, when you really feel the push button, then you are giving punished by yourself, and law of the karma waiting for you, right? They will send you again your visa. So that's why we have to think this true thing, right? Temporarily, you are burning by yourself. Because of that, you accumulation the bad karma, the law of the nature will send you visa for again, right? Those will of the stress. So that's why here you have to free and you have to feel happy. Okay, karma will be due for my job, what I don't need to do, right? So that's why there's a beautiful things we have to understand which button you want to push, right? Right one or wrong one. So important is here, just connect who you are, right? Just keep your power, your freedom within you. Don't give your power, don't give your freedom to situation or someone's hand, then they can play the music. Am I being clear? Before we go next, I need to two-person read again, right? Grace, do you want to read?
You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Buddha.
Do you want to read, please?
You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger.
So don't worry, okay? Mom will be get punished by anger. You don't need to do anything. Okay, now, so before we go this one, I want a little bit here. So when someone, right, push your button, right? So same thing, we will give you the goodness and int, which is dedication practice, advertise time we will make a practice. But what I want to say is the most important thing is whatever happened, you just connect with the meditation, right? So meditation means to connect with the awareness. So we talked this morning, awareness means to knowing. And here knowing is not like that, oh, what is he doing, what is she doing? Of course, that is important, but meditation is not like that. Meditation is, what am I doing right now? Right? What is going on in my thought? Right? That's the most important. Just connect. Right? Then what you have to do? Just aware of mistake. So what we do, we go to the mistake other, right? No. Just go to the truth one. Anything is not coming by itself. We talked already, right? Anything is not coming by oneself, right? Or one cause. It is coming by many cause and conditions. So that's why you just connect with the right view, right? And most of the important thing is look inside. Find the cause and condition is within you, right? We just use here the dog, right? She found who pushed his or her burden, right? It's me, it's I, right? So that's why you have to just go yourself. And of course, you think your mom, your dog, right? Your friend, your toilet, then you have to just watch them, then connect with the compassion, right? So then we do the breathing, just come with the breath, right? Then you have to use the Tonglen practice. So how much you do the Tonglen practice for others, that much energy come to you, right? That much you can accumulate in the merit. So that is the source of the inner peace, which we are looking for that. And that is the idea, that is the practice, how to make a best friend with your push button. Through the compassion, right? So one single thing here, who push your hatred is coming from your karma's result, right? So how you connect with yourself or not is depend on you, right? If you have good practice of your dharma, you will connect easily to your compassion with your passion. If you are not good with your practice, then you lost from who you are, right? So that's why right now, everywhere try to push our button, but we have to alert, right? That's is the practice. So I hope you got the second one right. The mindfulness remedy of compassion. So you are so lucky, you got the two food, right? Do you want to read, please, this one? Yeah, of course.
Me finding out who creates my push buttons.
So please think, right? Who create your push button? Right now, right? In the Zoom, in the Zoom. Who create your push button through your Wi-Fi, right? You know, this morning we talk about there's so many things, visible or invisible, right? More power is within the invisible thing. So that's why if we connect with the mindfulness of the, compassion of the love, to create so many wonderful energy. We cannot see that, but it really benefits people many things, many places, many people, right? The problem is we didn't get that power of that light because we are blockage. We block with our hatred. Because we love our push button, right? We just open, oh, welcome to all our push button. That's the problem. So who we are is the mindfulness of compassion and patience. So now we are going to talk the third one, the mindfulness remedy of joy, right? Do you remember the meaning of joy? Okay, we will play, okay? Give me one word, okay? Madam, joy is? Smile, right? Good, this is a beautiful answer. Joy is? What? Okay, thank you. Joy is? Don't copy from him, okay? I'm just joking.
For me, dancing.
Dancing, good, right? Joy is dancing. Joy, content. Joy is happiness. Joy is
lightness, but not light.
Okay.
But weight light.
Okay, good. You know many things, but you didn't apply, right? I was just joking. Okay, joy is okay. When we say from here, it's very easy, right? Yeah. But when we really write, it's a little bit difficult. Okay, do you want to share? Joy is okay. It's okay. You can copy from him, copy from her, right? Okay. Do you want to share? Joy is love. Wonderful. Joy is. Joy is cheesecake. Good, right?
People say cheerfulness.
Cheerfulness, sentiment. Yeah, good.
Rejoicing in the happiness of others.
Good.
Inspiration.
Good.
And dream fulfilled.
Wow, right? So wonderful. Thank you. Do you want to share any word? Joy is. Don't say momo, okay? Or chili, right? Yeah. So sometimes look, right? Joy is very close to the happiness, right? But which we are looking for joy is temporary joy, right? Look, right? But in the mind training, they said the pure, genuine joy is within us. So when we practice proper way of the shamatha and vipassana meditation, you just connect. Then you really feel your body is light, not feel like a tire, you can feel the special light, feel the love, right? So that's why it's very important. Otherwise, most of the people here, right, they are very busy. They are looking for happiness in the bar, in the beach, in the mountain hiking. Of course, those are the little bit the image of the right joy, but not the real which we are looking for the joy, right? That is within us. What we need to do, we need to just clean all our habit which we're in here, right? And just with you are nature, then slowly how much you connect with them, how much you maintain with that state of that, power, then we will connect with the real genuine joy, which is we are talking today, right? An important, interesting thing is, Buddha say, it is within us, right? We need to know how to connect it and how to open those blockage, those walls between us, right? So in here, if we say in the world, there is a happiness without any stress. So that is the poor immeasurable of the joy. So when we talk about all the part of our body, they really love to us, that means they really want to bring to the genuine, the pure happiness to us, right? So that happiness is the joy which we are talking in here, a mindfulness remedy of joy, or the immeasurable of the joy. Okay? So we are going to use this word here. So I want to bring down. So now your turn, okay? Do you want to read for us, madam?
One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Buddha.
Right? Miguel, do you want to read for us?
Yes. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, one life can change the world. Buddha.
If we really write from the pure intention, you just connect one moment to the right direction. So which we put here, love, understanding, compassion, prajna, right? Hardworking, mindfulness. Then there's a compassion, passion, open mind, discipline, right? So if we put it really with the pure intention, with our awareness with that side, that moment can change a day. So that day, how you can change our life, right? Then our life can change. This beautiful our family, this beautiful our country. So most of the time, what happened? I observe myself, right? Even though I'm a monk, right? I have a good place for the meditation practice. I have a beautiful sangha, right? But when I count how much my awareness go different side, right? Most of our mind go to our habit side, not with our natural side. So that's why how this world become a more, typical energy, how we create, because our mind awareness go to the wrong direction. So we are here for the practice, how to bring to our awareness to the right direction, right? So that is the practice we call. So that is what we all need. right? So that's why we need to use those to our anger, our push button. So if we know how to clean our push button or how to make a good friend with our push button, right? Or if we have an idea, if you practice very strong Vajrayana, then you know some key how to transform, right, your push button to the Dhamma path. That is also very special practice, right? So that's why if we really understand, then that is your power, right? So that is within you. So you need to wake up. It's not like this, you know. Yes, yes, right? But you didn't apply from the real intention. Sometimes we didn't connect with ourselves. We disconnect with ourselves, right? And we try to practice. So then it doesn't work. So if you do really proper way, right direction, right intention, then one hand practice is very easy, right? So that's why the mindfulness remedy of joy is really powerful, and it is within us.
Someone asked a question.
Okay.
If joy is happiness without stress, what is happiness with stress?
That is the suffering, right? We think that is happiness, but totally that is suffering and stress. So example is, which we are looking for this day, it's like I just Khenpo told us before, right? People practice of Buddhism is like a massage, right? So we are just looking for feeling. So some people join in here, they're just looking for the feeling, right? They are joining the Yidam practice here, people looking for the feeling. Then you are looking for the happiness with the put of stress, right? So that is not, we are looking for that. Do you get answer? Okay, thank you for question. Right? People throwing the wisdom. Okay, so I will put a little bit more clear about the patient and angry, okay? Because those are the very important. So Shanti Deva on the patient, do you want to read for us?
All the good works gathered in 1,000 pages, such as deeds of generosity and offerings to the blissful ones, a single flash of anger shatters them.
So that's all right. Sometimes we think, you know, I practiced many years, right? But I didn't see the result, right? What happened? How much we practice? One single when we connect with the push button and didn't understand the clear all the right thing, then when we connect with the hatred destroy all your good karma. So that's how you look. The hatred is really dangerous, right? Just when you hear, when you connect, it burn yourself, it burn your friend, it burn your situation right now. But the result, oh my God, you will get full of stress result. And how to radiate the bad energy for our society, right? And how to it make a blockage between your basic nature. And also you cannot connect with the wonderful nature of the mountain, tree, and beach. So that's why the Yogi Shanti Deva, is a very powerful yogi, and he wrote in 10Kyong, right? The path of the Bodhisattva. So that's why how important, right, to deal with the raw push button, your hatred. So that's why this morning we talked, right? We lost our beauty, inner and outer, right? Handsome, shining. Everything destroyed by the angry. And we have a disease. It's also one cause and condition is the hatred. So that's why to understand very clearly about the push burden or hatred, right? Don't give a space for the push burden. If you give a push burden space, they try to make a handshake and make a good friend with your anger. So then another one, before we move, in here, Shedang Tabu, Tigbamen, Soba Tabu, Katumen, they will sell and then not so suji combarchas. In English, do you want to read in English one?
No evil is there similar to anger, no austerity to be compared with patience. Esteem yourself, therefore, in patience, in various ways, insistently.
Right? So what many mind training practice, right? Like Ashanti Deva, he said there is a many way how to make a good relationship with your push button or your anger, because that is really important for our daily life and for our family, for our society, for our country, for this world. Otherwise, hatred will kill everyone, right? So that's when here, anger is very dangerous, but the passion is the best tool of the accumulation, the merit, one of the best accumulation, the merit, which is the bridge of the enlightenment. Or the patient is the one who will decide who you are or not. When you are connected with the patient, then you go to the right direction, which we put here, right? Who you are, the green color. When you are not with the patient, then you are totally wrong direction. So each and every time, accumulate the bad action, which is the cause of the stress for ourselves. So that's what we have to know in this time. There's two things very important, right? Passion and hatred. Who you are, right? So that is the time you have to decide which one you want to handshake, right? So that's when someone push your button, then just connect with the mindfulness in the middle of the joy to think which one you want to choose. Otherwise, sometimes, many people, they never touch, they never test with the pure happiness, which we are all looking for that. They just touch for the image of the happiness, but which is real cause of the stress. Okay, before we move, can you read again this one?
Both sides.
Only that's it.
Okay. No evil is there similar to anger, no austerity to be compared with patience. So steep yourself, therefore, in patience, in various ways consistently.
Right? If someone push your button, So we talked this morning, we talked this way. There's many ways how to disconnect with the push button, right? How to make a space with the hatred, right? There's many ways. So we have a capability, right? That is the power human being can choose different things. Okay, before we go next one, do you want to read this side?
The whole thing or
just this part with the emotionally. Yeah, okay. I was just joking.
All the good works gathered in the 1,000 ages.
Right? You come to many times in the temple. You did big. Right now we did the big yoga, right? He and I surprised, right? Food, no many things, right? Because we have only 4 category of the main course, right? But when we go to the kitchen, so many bowls we have to clean, right? I don't know about him eating, but I feel, oh my God, who pushed my button? All the bowl, right? It takes like 10 minutes, right? So you look, we are practicing here, everywhere is ready to push button, right? Okay, then.
Such as beats of generosity and offerings to the blissful ones.
Yes, yoga practice, join the retreat.
A single flash of anger shatters them.
No, then how can we get the happiness? How can we get the peace, right? How do we connect with our all the good quality? Because of anger. So that's why Dharma is really beautiful, right? The problem is our habit, right? So that's it. Today we have to clear, we have a habit side, we have our natural side. So where you want to bring your mindfulness awareness. So that is the idea how to bring, right? Okay, am I being clear? Any question? Yes, please.
Can you explain Dharma?
So Dharma is, look, law of the nature, right? Actually, Dharma is in Sanskrit, Dharan Karna. So that means each and every phenomena have their own special activity. Example, I have a special activity and quality is seeing the color and the beauty, right? That quality is not with the nose, not with the air, not with the air, not with anyone. Only eye has, right? So that's we call the nature of the eye is to seeing beautiful, right? Color, shape, right? So beauty of the nature of the ear is hearing the sound. That quality is not within anyone, right? So now the point is Dharma is Buddha give a teaching is that we call the Dharma. It means Buddha give information about what is the law of the nature, what is the law of the karma. So law of the karma is if you do good, you will get the good. It doesn't matter where you are, right? It doesn't matter you believe Buddha or not. It's not important. Right? Which religion you practice, which you didn't believe any religion. But if you do right thing, you will get the right. If you do the wrong thing, you will get the wrong thing. So that is the Dharma which Buddha showed all the law of the karma, right? How to live life meaningful. So no one can make you your life, right? You have to make your life right direction. So that is the Dharma. Don't think Dharma means you have to go to some temple and be like that, right? That is not the important one. Important is we have to understand law of the nature, law of the karma, following the law of the nature, law of the karma. That is the Dharma. Am I being clear? Okay. Can I move?
I actually have another question.
Please.
About the remedy of joy. How can we find joy when we're going through a very sad moment?
Yeah, it's very easy. Today is Saturday, right? You are in Worcester. Tomorrow is Sunday. Just go to the town. All the hippie people come to drum circle, right? You just participate. You just connect with the joy. So people go to the bar, people go to the beach, people go to the hiking, right? So they are looking for the joy, right? They are looking for happiness. But the real happiness is coming from, we talk about the pure action which is coming from the mindfulness of the loving kindness, right? If we practice that, if we maintain that, you will get enjoy. It doesn't matter where you are. So right now what happened, we are just looking for the temporary happiness. Oh, I'm going to KTD, right? Then you are just looking for temporary thing. Oh, you are looking for Sunday, okay, join with the drum circle, right? Right? Marijuana, a little bit enjoying. Okay, temporarily you feel like a joy. But which we are looking for, the pure joy is not that kind of temporary. So you can read drum circle, you can read in the beach, it doesn't matter if you really know how to bring your mindfulness with this right direction. Right? Then slowly it will create the result of the joy. So if I tell directly, I told most of the people who connect with the pure joy through the shamatha and vipassana meditation. It's totally different. Right?
I have a quick question.
Of course.
So we move in a positive direction or in a compassionate direction. And like you said, the eye is to see, right? The mouth is to speak. The ears are to hear. And is the fourth one the nose?
Nose. Smell. Smell.
Smell.
Yeah,
But
not only can you smell.
I mean, how do you smell in a harmful way that might create?
Actually, right, relative truth, there's so many things. Oh, so what about good smell or bad smell?
Right.
But those are created by our story.
Right.
But reality, relative truth, there's no good, there's no bad. As example, today our lunchtime, some people enjoying the chili, right? Some people say, no, don't bring near to me. Look, same chili, same place, same people, right? But here, the nose have a special quality is can smell, right? But the point is here, the nature of the karma, nature of the phenomena is, if you do the right thing, you will get the right result. If you do the wrong thing, you will get the wrong result, right?
Right.
But in here, when we practice, it's all depend on our action. The body action, speech action, mind action, right? Those action is coming by mindfulness of the loving kindness. Those action is become a cause and condition for real happiness. The action which we talk, right, which we body movement, our mind, the action are coming from ignorance of the hatred. Then sooner or later you will face with stress. It doesn't matter you are in the bar, you are in the beach, right? Cape Cod, doesn't work, right? Because she just come from Cape Cod, beautiful, island. right? So that is the we call the dharma, right? So dharma is law of the karma. Don't think I am a monk. When I die, Buddha will be become me. No. Buddha never say you are monk or not, you are nun or not, you are Buddhist or not. Only you will get the result is about your following correct with the law of the karma or not. So that is the dharma.
Is karma action?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what sometimes we confuse, right?
Yeah.
Mind have also action.
Yeah.
To thinking, because mind thinking is the drive, right? To us. Mind, the thought, drive our speech,
right,
and our body action, many things. And here, mind training is about the thought, the mind action. So that's how do we. Do you think there's any ready-made push button? All the push button is we create. Today, Chile, some people for good action, right? Wow, I like it. Some people say, no, don't bring it. Look, Chile is not ready-made for bad and good. We create, right?
but if you don't like something, is that okay? You know?
Of course, that is the art of the life, right? But what you need to do is check your intention.
Okay. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Bring to the right direction to your intention. That's the most important. Because life is up and down. So that is also happy. I don't like. I like, right? But we need to bring the peace in our life. Okay, the fourth. The mindfulness remedy of equanimity, right? So in here, I'm going to talk with the equanimity is based on the nature of the mind or nature of the phenomena. So can you give me one more word, okay? Nature of the mind is, any word is welcome. Mindfulness, meditation, every answer is what? Correct answer, right?
Nature of the mind, enlightenment.
Enlightenment, you look so wonderful, right? Nature of the mind is understanding. Good. Nature of the mind is, don't say the cat caught, okay? Good, clarity, right? Nature of the mind is awareness. Good. Nature of the mind is understanding. Nature of the mind, Anila, happiness. Good. Nature of the mind is good. You want to give any word? Awareness. Good. Nature of the mind is awakening. Nature of the mind is kindness. Nature of the mind is reality. Good. Do you want to zoom in the chat?
Empty luminosity, Buddha nature, unity of emptiness and clarity, and goodness.
They push your button, okay? They did a good job.
Boundless.
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 Look, right? The nature of the mind is lucidity and emptiness, right? Yeah. Good, right? Boundless, right? Okay, everything's beautiful, right? So you know the equanimity, right? I don't need to tell. Okay. So now your turn.
What is the real target of your anger?
Yeah, wait. Please, can you read?
What is the real target of your anger?
Right. So look, when someone push your button, right, you have to ask this question for yourself, right? Even though you said this morning, or not this morning, your last someone push your button is your dog, right? So when you connect with your anger, right? You have to check your anger because no one knows your anger. You only know, right? So then you have to ask, what is the real target of your anger?
Fear.
Huh?
Fear.
Fear. Good, right? What happened with your mom? So when mom push your push button, right? You connect with your anger. So your anger is with you. Then you have to think what is the real target of your anger. Right? Just think. Yes, do you want to say something?
Ignorance.
Ignorance. Right?
I don't think I'm understanding.
Huh?
Yeah, because target to me.
If you understand, then you can transform to the anger to the you are
To the question, that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, I think
that's
I would the same way.
so target,
But
can be
it's like the source.
the opposite, the source. Yeah. Who started and who gets it?
Right.
something like that, right? But no,
What is it going to?
but the purpose, right?
Yeah.
And also what is the purpose of the anger, right?
Right.
Right? And where it comes from, right?
Not where it comes from.
Yeah, where it go, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Because if someone push button, so you connect with anger. So that means you want to do something, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you have to think. What is the real target? Why are you angry, right? You have to find why I'm giving this space for this beautiful anger. Right? If you think that way, then look, when you think, what happened? Angry become a little bit scared. Angry also is scared with us. If you didn't ask the question, then what happened? Angry became more powerful. Then they occupied everything. Right? So that's one point is here. When someone push your button, so this time you have to ask the question. So when your mom push your button, right? When you connect the angry, what is the meaning of your anger? For your mom or for you or for what? There's something we need a connection, right? When you are boom with your anger with the Miguel, then
it's a lot about protecting myself. That's what I feel.
But you think that way, right?
It's true, that's what it comes up.
Right. But we think we are protecting ourselves. Yeah. But totally anger target is not that. Totally opposite. Yeah. That's what if we know, then we can make a little bit distant with anger. Otherwise, we think, oh, anger will help you. Or anger will become your, what do you call? What is this? Right? What do you call? What we call in English word? Chencha. We think, right? Angry become a support to you to deal with the who push your button. But reality, I don't know, right? You know, right? We know, right? So that's what we need to think about that. So awareness help you how to make a peace, your mind. A little bit slowly, right? Then it helps how to little bit maintain with your push button.
So the focus is not on where the anger came from, it's on what you're doing with the anger, where how you're releasing it, where it's going, where it's pointed.
Yeah, before what happened, we talked many things, right?
Yeah.
What is the cause of the push button?
Right.
Who created the push button? Many things, right? But reality in here, you have to find the purpose of the anger. Because it's totally opposite of our reality.
Yeah.
That is the hard answer is very good, ignorance. Because we are in the more deep anger, deep ignorance, right? So now in here, just look the picture. Do you see the answer? There's the answer. What do you want to say?
Billy adds in the chat, my anger always acts against me. So
yeah, it's beautiful answer, right? We think anger is our friend, but the reality, anger is totally against with you, more than who push your button. So your anger is more difficult than your mom. Your anger is more difficult than who push your button, Miguel, right? I'm just joking. So now in here, what happened? Do you see any message, any teaching from this image? Yeah, no one push your button. You push your button, then you will get the heart. Do you want that? Right? So you look, right? And we are not talking like a story. We are really trying to giving time to look the situation, right? To understanding and how to ask ourselves, how to make our mind is stressed, right? So we have to open like this. It helps the questions because ignorance we have to bring the awareness to open, then relieve that fear, then slowly angry want to relieve. So, what is emptiness? Madam, do you want to read? Ignorance.
What's emptiness? What I see is not it. What it is, I don't see.
So I put in a very simple, the meaning of the emptiness is what I see is not it. What it is, I don't see. Do you understand anything? Okay, can you help me in here? Just clean this one. So now we are going to with the workshop with this, okay? Here. Present. Future and past, okay? So what happened, okay? Can I use your it's okay? So look, right? Her, I don't want to use her name, but her last angry or who push button is mom, right? So can we go a little bit detail? It's okay? When is the time? Do you want to share with the time? Which day?
What day?
Yeah. Yesterday or day before yesterday or which day?
Week.
Okay, next week. So daytime or nighttime or evening or morning?
Many times.
But the last one, when you have a last angry.
Evening.
Evening, can you put the evening in the middle, right? The present, the real story is evening time, right? That's the truth for everyone, right? Where is it?
Where? In Boston.
No, okay. Boston, your house, your home. Where?
in a restaurant.
Okay, Boston restaurant, right? Help then a little bit understand, okay, how do we go? Right? Evening, that's true for everyone, right? In the restaurant, that's so true, right? So, how she push your button? So in the restaurant, what she told you? Because you say you don't want to listen to that word, right? Do you want to share?
Sure. She
Or she used exactly the word, okay?
the exact words.
Yeah. You can a little bit change
Yeah,
if you don't want to
the
share.
exact words, but it was, she told me something that she was hiding from me.
So do you get
Yeah.
what mom said?
Told her a secret that mom had.
Yeah.
Mom shared a secret.
Don't mess with me, okay? Just question. Time is evening, right? The present. In the restaurant, what happened, right? The mom shared secret, right? Why are you angry? There's no any reason there's angry. There's no anything. Looks like a push your button, right? Looks like, right? So why you think she push your button? Why you think?
Why did I think? Because like her reason?
Yeah.
Like what was her reason?
Yeah, why are you angry with your mom?
Because I didn't know. Because I didn't like what she told me.
Look. So that is a story, right? Do you understand? What she think is not exist in this world. She just create, right? But I'm not blaming you, okay? Me too. So today I'm just giving one example like you, right? So that's what happened. Most of the push button, it provide from the story, which we think, which we see, is not in there, which really is in the mind with the mom in the present, we cannot see. Because I know we are not clear because you don't want to share the secret one, you know. Otherwise, we can open, right? Why it happened. So someday you know how to open the note, then you will really touch with the nature, then you just disconnect with those angry. Otherwise, you make one dot, one dot, one dot, one dot, one dot. Those all the story you put past and future. It does not exist the present.
Can I ask a question?
Right.
Were you mad at the secret about the secret? Or
because it helped you. Because that's why we have to find what is the real target of your anger. Where is the anger? Get the space for you, right? How can you welcome to your anger? Because of the restaurant, because of the evening, right? Because of the mind. No, there is some story which we get, how we think about the mom's secret, about the mom, right? So that's a meditation of who you are is, you are living the present, right? So when we disconnect with the present, and there is many space, how can push button can occupy your space, right? What is your question?
Oh, you want to answer?
Oh, I asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That she didn't share with me before.
So
Look.
it wasn't the secret.
Okay.
It wasn't the secret. It
Now
wasn't
you look, okay? So put, she's angry because mom didn't share before. No. That is not the present. Right? That's the past. She think.
Yeah.
How long?
But you said you didn't like what she said, no? You said that or no? You didn't like what the message was?
Because it is too late. Because she just said that day, right?
She didn't like the message.
That you didn't know and the message was not, yes, not good. Okay. I have a quick question, Khenpo. I don't know if it's related. Do we create different karma if we do something knowingly or sometimes unknowingly?
Okay.
So let's say I cause,
Look.
I push somebody button and I know it's going to annoy that person, or sometimes I do it not knowingly. It's a different karma.
Yes, different karma. Just example, if we put here today is good karma and bad karma, right? Same thing. If you are doing good karma from knowing is more powerful karma.
So if you know, it's more powerful.
More powerful. If you do wrong thing from your knowing, then you will get more punishment. Clear?
Yeah. I
think you didn't get it. When we have a hatred, right? Just sit with the proper way, proper, comfortable seat, bring your mind, then just watch the angry, right? Where it coming from, right? So then you have to find the place, time, then what happened that time? Just detail, really, don't touch, don't push masala. Just what happened that time, right? Then you will really see most of the hatred or the push button, we bring the story. So, right, you are angry because she didn't share a secret before, right? That's why angry occupied you, angry burn you, right? Why you cannot think another story? Thank you, Mom, you are not sharing before.
But her mother was mad longer because she knew she had a secret. She didn't know she had a secret. So she, but there's that we suffer, we hurt ourselves when we're keeping a secret.
Of course. So that's how you look, right?
Yeah.
If you think that direction, then you are connected with anger, right?
Right.
And you broke the relationship with your mom, right? And you are broken relationship with yourself because hatred burning you. Why you cannot change different story? Thank you, Mom, you are not sharing before. You are keeping secret by yourself. Why you cannot think that way? Then what happened? That story is not the present, but at least it helps you to protect your inner peace. Right? To accumulation the merit. Why you want to accumulation the bad karma, which is the source of the stress and suffering. So that is the idea practice means. How to create the right story and how to connect with the true story. The true is the present, it is in the evening, it is in the restaurant in the Boston. What happened? Mom shared the secret. That's it, right? The real truth is that's it. Now what happens? She add a story. But she can add a story, it's totally her freedom. But why you want to add the story which is born yourself and born your mother and broken your relationship? Do you want that? Do you want to destroy yourself? So my point is, bring to the story which is not in the present, right? If you didn't accept the present, you cannot leave the present. If you want to add the story, then why we cannot add the story, the beautiful story, right? Thanks, Mom. Whatever story, right? Whatever secret. Thanks, Mom, you are sharing today, at least. Right? If you think that way, at least push button didn't get that space for you. It doesn't harm to you, right? And you are not connected with the accumulation, the bad karma, which will kill you today, which will kill you next time. Because you plant the seed of the stress and the suffering. And law of the karma, no leave you. Don't think my mom keeps secret. It doesn't work. Because you already connect with the angry and you plant the seed of the angry result is suffering of the stress. So do you want that? Right? That's what we need to clean like that sometime, right? If you can, if you are good meditation practice, you can connect with the present, the truth. It really helps. If we connect with that, at least to make a story or to connect with the story, it is not going to block us. For you. Yes.
So in the present moment, if something really bad happens in the present moment, then how do you deal with that? How do you not get angry? How do you not get sad?
No, it's up to your level of practice, right? Angry is art of the life, right? For us. But at least we can make angry is more low level. How much high level, that much you will kill, right? So our practice help you to bring to low level, low level, low level. That's the most important. It's not just for today, because we are planting the tree, which we saw the clip. It will come result, right? So, but what happened is everything is, driven by our habit. Because you look, our habit, those one make so many drama. This part is make a good drama. So that's when bad things happen. I don't know which one is bad. Same thing. Same action for me, good. For other people, bad, right? So like we have our staff pass away, right? So for us, it's a big shock and big thing, right? Who didn't know about our staff? What? Nothing, right? So that's why when it happens something big situation, then you have to connect with the truth, accept the true movement, right? True story. Don't try to put so many story. Then it's become a more danger, right? Even though I will die, right? How can I run away from the die? But I need to learn how to die, right? Each and every day, little bit, little bit, little bit. So people doesn't want to listen to the suffering, especially for the Western people, right? Don't talk about the suffering. So like, look, so it's up to everyone, but we need to learn because this is the art of the life, right? Slowly, slowly we have to learn. Then one day when we get that typical bad thing, at least you can little bit easy to handle it, but you can handle it, but you will easily handle it. That is the point, how to practice, right? So like, look here, right? The last anger with her, right? I'm with her. What is this? I have no problem. Her mom is sharing with her the secret. Okay. I have no angry, I have no bad thing, right? For her, it's this bad thing, right? But she have a power how to handle this, right? If she practice, she will be easy to handle how to create the story, right? Story which is benefit. If she didn't practice, then she will jump the samsara way. I get angry, then what is the benefit? Not for her, not for mom. Even the restaurant, the food also no taste, right? That day. Then who made it? Restaurant didn't make it. Mom didn't make it. She made it. And she can make that restaurant is beautiful day. So that's why my point is our freedom, our power is within us. We have to learn how to use it. So that is the practice of the meditation, mindfulness meditation. Yes.
Someone on Zoom asks, what about when the push button doesn't result in the emotion of anger, but instead results with an emotion of fear.
Can you make a short way?
So when you're push button, instead of anger, fear comes. What about when that happens?
Give me an example. You can make one. No, you can make one example.
So in the example we're talking about with mom, I could also imagine that a fear could be, what if this continues forever, right? With this keeping secrets and giving secrets. So point is here, right? We are here for the practice, right? The practice is the one special antidote for how to clean up those blockage and the fear, right? If we go same thing, then the fear level is becoming more thicker and more thicker and more thicker, because those are coming from our expectation and our doubt, right? These two things is the main tool how to create the fear, scare, doubt, everything, right? So that's why if we didn't practice the truth, because truth is the only the awareness light, wisdom, right? That is the only antidote how can solve those kind of stress and suffering and all the doubting. But we want to hide from the truth, and we want to bring the answer is like a hatred for hatred, push button for push button. And how can you clean from hatred? So you are acting more scared, then your fear is becoming more thicker and more thicker, and that help you, your anger is becoming more powerful. Right? So that's what we need to do is try to open all the truth, right? What is anger coming from? What is the purpose of the anger? Now, what is my responsibility, right? So how to deal with that? If you give a time for meditation, go to step by step, there's so many beautiful things. Everything is based on the law of the nature, Buddha's teaching. So my point is, right, short essence of the answer is, someone pushed my button, I'm angry, right? Why I'm angry, do you know? It's not about who pushed my button. It's about how I create the story. So that's why you look. When I create the story, what I see, what I think is not it. Right? What is the real story is, I cannot say. That's why angry easy to come, scare, fear is easy to occupy you. So that's why sometimes, what I see, what I think is the truth. It's not the truth. You have to open, right? Find the reason. Like a hard case, right? Can I use your thing? Your last hatred push button by your dog, right? What happened, dog? Dog want to chase the chipmunk on the street. Look, the truth is, the present is chipmunk, dog, and herself, right? Chipmunk have a freedom, can go everywhere, right? Because there's no owner. But she become a dog's owner, right? Dog is his kids, right? So that's why she loved dog, or she attached the dog, right? Dog didn't know what she think about the dog, right? Dog want to enjoy, maybe he want to play with the chipmunk. Wow, there's a new friend coming, right? My mom need another baby, right? What is the real story? You didn't know, I didn't know. But you create the story, oh, I don't not listen to me. Look, that's it. She's angry because she think my dog didn't listen to her. She's scared, my dog is not listening to me, and my dog is going to die because I'm on the road, right? That's the story. right? It's all about the future, but that is coming right or not. You are just creating the story in the past and the future, and you put in the present, and you lost the real story, and you just keep a time for angry space, right? And you blaming your job. You are the one who pushed my button, right? So that's why just when angry come, right? Of course, angry is part of the life, right? Just come, but don't give up. Angry can occupy you and order you, and you become a employee for your angry. Do you get the salary from your anger? Then why you want to work for your anger? So that is the point, right? And who burn you and you want to work for them? And who love you, your dog, and you are going to love with anger? No, right? Because you're angry with your dog. And who love you, right? So that's what my point is here to open. Do I really doing good thing or not, right? Better you can do somewhere. Okay, why is the important of anger? Better, okay, I can change my job. So I cannot put this way, I can put different place, right? So I can train tomorrow. He loved the Chimo, I can understand, right? So look, if you think that way, then there's no way angry occupied you, right? So my point is here, the practice, don't give a chance for anger. If you want to give a chance for anger, it's okay, but don't give a full power, angry control you, and angry control your dog. That's why then our home is become a tiny. Then our body become a tiny, narrow space. Then our mind is ready to angry, then easy to depress, right? So that's why alert with anger, because anger is the poison to kill all the beauty of our life. So that's why the nature of the mind is emptiness. So emptiness is here, what I put, which I think, which I see is not exist in the present. Right? What really your dog think and dog doing is, you cannot see. Because you see what you think, right? Oh, my dog not listening to me, not listening to me. Right? So that's sometimes you just open, right? The note. So if you do every day practice, when anger comes, one day it comes easy to tap. The truth comes. That's why we do the practice. Right? If we didn't practice, then how much we join the teaching looks like, okay, but how can it work? How can it work? How can it work? Right? The gym, who go to every day, oh my God, they do different way. But when I see, look like easy, but when I play, it's not easy, right? I can come over here. What happened? Is there anything? Okay, do you want to read this one?
Now that's what I call dukkha.
What is the dukkha? Suffering, right?
Good work. Like what I thought.
But do you see only the word, there's the image also give you a teaching.
Can you move the, yeah. So we can see the whole.
Like be more.
Now, that is what I call dukkha. Do you think that? This morning, right? We have also so many push button, right? When the shrine room, it doesn't work, fix everything. Then we move here, 5 doesn't. Some are coming late. Right? Some are coming late class, right?
I couldn't get on, we didn't know it was.
She too.
She was here, so I know.
Right. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the best way is to look my last push button today, different, right? The dining hall we eat, right? After we went to the Kama Yoga. Oh my God. He is cleaning, right? Then I need to help him because so many dishes, right, to clean. I'm thinking we have only 4 or 5 food. Why so many? Right? And we clean, right? And I want to know who pushed my button, right? And ask, oh, it is Pamela. So Pamela is the one who pushed my button, right? Then a little bit, I think, oh, I changed the story. So I asked, oh, who made the lunch? She said, I make myself. She said, then I thought, okay, one person making for 25, 30 people is not easy, right? So then I just changed my story. Then I just control my push button, right? If I didn't do, then what happened? Now that is what I call dukkha, right? So Pamela didn't make it, nobody make it, right? I make my dukkha, right? She think you are late class because of you push her button. And you think you are late class because she push your button. Look, so that what we call dukkha, right? Okay, but the good thing is the Shanti Deva Yogi said, Kalde chesu yanane dala mika chishiye. Do you want to read the English?
If it's gonna be solved, why worry? Why be angry?
Right? So this lunchtime, we solve, we clean, right? We clean very well. We did the teamwork and we did the dedication prayer, right? So we can solve all of those problems. Then why we need angry? Right? Why we cannot think that way, right? So that's a Yogi Shantideva, how he trained his push button. And he think this is the one simple, powerful way. If someone push your button, you have to just think, if you can solve that problem, then why you need to angry? Why you need to worry, right? If you cannot go again in the Cape Cod Island, why are you angry, right? Why are you worried, right? I'm just joking. Okay. Okay, then coming, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you read this one?
They cannot be solved. Why worry? Why be?
Right? If we cannot solve this thing, so what is the purpose of your angry, right? What is the purpose of your worry? Just think like that. Then at least it helps you. Your anger level is going to boom, 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 right? So one day, do. Can you fix your dog? How he cannot go chasing after that?
No.
No, then why you worry? Why with that? Then why are you worry, right? If you cannot solve that problem, why are you angry?
Because I'm scared she's gonna get hit by a car.
Same thing, right? You can fix it, right? You can train him, train her.
Yeah.
Yeah, then why are you angry? Why are you worried? Right? Because you have a power. right? If I want to, my mom not going to die, then that's my problem. We can stop that, no die, right? If I cannot solve that problem, then why I'm worried, right? So look, you have to play the right story with the right reason. Try to go with the near to truth, art of the truth. Can you fix your secret with your mom or not?
Yes.
Then why we are angry, right? Why we're not worried, just thing like that. If we cannot fix, if we cannot solve that problem, then what is the reason you are angry or you are worried about that? Just delete it, right? And you can do it because you have that capability. And you have to trust yourself. You are powerful, right? So that is the idea how to make a handshake with your push button, right? At least it is beautiful for you. Otherwise, it become a tung, tung, so how much you give a push button handshake, you become like this, okay? Wrangle, wrangle, wrangle. It's really right. And it's really powerful. They eat one by one, but inside it's become a full of disease, cancer, everything, right? And outside they make like this. I'm very young, I'm 17 years old, but look, my eye, typical. Okay, did you get the point? Can you read for us this one?
If it cannot be saved by worry, why be angry?
I didn't hear with the what do you call feeling. Yeah, can you read with the feeling? Yes. Yeah.
Can you read it with the feeling? Can you read it with the feeling? With emotion? You have to put the feelings by reading this.
I have to read it with emotion.
Yeah.
If it cannot be solved, why worry? Why be angry?
Good. Now more better. Okay. Again, one more. With the feeling, right?
If it cannot be solved, why worry? Why be angry?
Okay. Now yoga. Okay. You looks like a tired. Everyone, please follow the yoga pose. Back bend pose, okay, please. Okay, at least 30 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. 7 times, okay? Okay, find your friend. Okay, play with your friend. Okay, you wait, okay? 3 people can play. You go there. Yeah. Trust each other, a little bit close. Yeah, just trust each other. It's a little bit close. It's a little bit better. No. You are too much here. Go here. Yeah, a little bit help you. Trust each other and just relax. Play with the balance. You two are not.
What happened?
You are doing good. You two are doing good.
Oh, it's three. Okay.
Bend your lower back, okay? Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. 7 times, okay? Slowly, it helps you how to relieve your stress. Good job. Thank you. Do you want a tea time or not? Four. We are going to close 4:30 or 4?
4:30.
Right, we have a half hour.
Tibetan time, 4:30 or clock time?
Clock time.
Yeah.
American 4:30, okay, today. Yeah, if you want to go to tea, you can go and come, okay? So we are going to 4 immeasurable practice. May all sentient beings and the cause of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May all sentient beings not be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings divided in equanimity, free from bias, attachment, and anger. I will share one thing, okay? If someone push your button very strongly, right? With the, what do you call? Harassment, something like that, right? From our loving kindness, we to take the passion and compassion, right? But it doesn't mean like that. It's up to your level of the practice, right? Support right now, like us, of course, don't connect with the angry, but you need to take the action without any angry, right? And all the action is become a smooth way, right way. It will benefit for that people and yourself. But what we do, we take the action with angry, and it doesn't work. And more problem, right? So in the mind action, you need to take a passion and compassion. But the body and speech action, you have to say no means no. Right? Then 1 time, 2 times, 3 times to the complaint to the police. Of course, right? But no with angry, right? With the mindfulness and compassion, it will benefit for him or benefit for her. So then what happened? At least you are not radiate the bad karma to yourself, to others. But you are fixing it and you are accepting the rule of the government. That's also important, right? But when you are loving kindness level practice is become bodhicitta more high and high, then that is totally different way, right? So you can use all the practice is totally into passion of the loving kindness. Am I being clear?
Are you saying harshness or harassment?
Harassment.
Well, So are you saying to have loving kindness?
Yeah, from the mind, we can create the compassion and passion. From the talk, from the speech, from the body action.
Maybe it depends on the kind of harassment.
Yes, of course. That's why sometimes people confuse passion and compassion mean whatever they do, you can do yes. Then it doesn't work for you because we are not the real bodhisattva, right? We are just beginner practice of mind training. It doesn't mean that you can take the action, but action is with giving any space for the angry, right? Not giving space for angry, but you can take the action. It's the example, right? Our case. Don't create a story which is not good for angry, right? But you can talk with mom. Mom, why are you keeping the secret? Because it is, I don't feel good, right? So you can talk like a very nice way, nice talk. Then what happened? And you will get the more clear answer from her what she need, what she want, right? What is her real story. Otherwise, I make my story on my mom, then I am the truth, and it's not benefit for anyone. Even though you are dinner in the restaurant, destroying, right? So that's why take the action means from the mind, take the passion and compassion for the tongue, for the body, so you can take the action, right? And all the action is becoming more beautiful with a good energy, which we cannot see. It really helps both sides. Or we can make a space for someday. That is the culture of America, right? So nice. Someday I need space for 1 month, right? This is a beautiful thing, but why you need to give a space for angry, which is not good for any relationship, right? So that's why today we just talk about the preparation part is more easy. The main course is only 14, right? A mindfulness remedy of love, compassion, joy, and equanimity, right? How to connect with the love, how to connect with the compassion, how to connect with the joy, how to connect with the equanimity we put in here, emptiness. Right? So use those 4 ideas when someone push your button. Then one day you do, second day you do, third day you do, slowly what happened? Your habit will be changed. Then when your habit change, your power, your freedom is within you. Then you become a real American. Otherwise, not real American. American means full of freedom, right?